どこまで行ったのこれ。ガス、モリ、バーバラ、キャビン、サム、ウォーター、ケイ、グリゴリ、ガス。ガスクリアした記憶がないんやけど、大丈夫かこれ。
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
自分家でボルダリングしちゃう。で、屋根裏の、あ、どっちやろう、こっちな。
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
彼女は人懐かるかったでいいんじゃない。サンジェイにあった。サンジェイ。なるほど。オーディンの家系で、エディがおって、スベンが嫁に来て、12345 5人子供ができて、ケイが嫁に来て、ドーンとガスとグレゴリーの3人が来て、グレゴリーに関しては1歳で死んでんだ。で、ドーンっていうやつにサンジェイっていう夫が来て、で、エディですね。OK。昔のマック。謎の文字と思ったらドーンって書いてるだけ。ドーン。
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
そう。卒業して1週間インドに行くし。ドーン。
Lewis was born a year later.
ルイス。長男ルイス。インドで生まれたルイス。
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
そうだなかったか他にどこに行ったらいいか分からなか
I'm
った。
sure Edie was happy to have her back.
イーディは彼女が帰ってきてくる。イーディ、ババアね。一番上のババア。です。ミオトン。です。私と、ミオトンと、3人だ。子供ね。ロイス。ミン、タイム、セイシ、バジル。
And to see kids in the house again.
そして家にまた子供たちが戻ってきて、
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
なるほどね。高層改築を繰り返したわけね。
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Almost good. Awesome. Great job. 開けれる？もしかして開けれない。なるほどね。
But it didn't last.
That's a long
The beginning of the
time.
end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
イーディが後ろをプレゼントしミルトンの10歳の誕生日。終わりの始まりは、イーディ、一番上のババアがあれしたミルトン。2番目の10歳の誕生日。お城をプレゼント。ミルトン。
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
ミルトンが消えたのは、危ない。2003年ってことは11歳。ここにはもう年月日は書いてないと。なるほどね。 ん、行けるとこ行っちゃうよね。先にミルトン、ミルトン、ガッチャポン、横から失礼します。建築系の人。
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
はいはいはいはい。あ、引っ張るんじゃなくて登るんや。油絵からの魔法の鉛
Milton
筆。
Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
あ、押しながらの落ち葉だ。こうか。途中でやめて終わるもんなこれ。扉を作り、ドアを作り、入るんだ。終わった。
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
4歳の時にミルトンが消えました。ミルトン。
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
閉じられたとは。
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
で、多分こっちの上かな。
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
学校出てから彼はマスを部屋に閉じこもった母さんが缶詰工場で働くばっかだよね。来た、ルイス。
Everyone always told me to stay out of Lewis's room.
おお、
Except Lewis.
サイケな。ああ、間違えた。サイケっていうか、なんか船やん。船やん。船やん。
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
死者。ルイスってさ、88年、98、12年、22歳か。まあ、死者。まあまあ、ワンチャン。マリワナ。ああ、なるほど。なるほど。ドン・フィンチ。あ、 おかんからの手紙。おかんからの手紙。
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Eh, 右手でこの缶詰やりながら左手でこう。
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats and toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery, I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis-topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Mario!
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
ままんか。脳内でコンクエストしながら一生魚をさばき続けるマン。
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a
ちょっと待って、これなんか見たぞ。トロフィーなんか見たぞ、それ。これか。じゃあ、カルビンのスープとグレゴリー、ビアロード。どうしてもいいんか。美しい王子のこと、威厳のある女王のこと。こっちやろ。つまりこれがルイスってことでしょ。Beautiful Prince Louis。魚切り機ルイス。
The prince was on his own quest for
王子は自ら武剣でかけたどり輝く光り輝く虹。
radiant rainbows.
おうガチャおうガチャおうガチャおうおう。
He followed the sound of his
Green harp, silver harp.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
やばない。一生魚やってるやん。
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
ああ、いっぱい来た。
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
収容中してるやないかい。
Someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
うわ、魚切り機終わった。これほんで魚屋さん終わりのやつやろこれ。戻られへんし。缶詰工場終わり。ロッカーのロッカー。あ、これ絶対ルイスのやつ。
Began to forget the world we know.
ん
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
缶詰工場。
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
お前こいつやな、ルイス。取って首跳ねてポイ。
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Palace companions. はいはいはい。
Including the wise Caliban who insisted on inviting. His prince waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
あとすることとしてはただ一つ。And down in his head.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Your
brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
あ、全部揃った？はい。じゃあ、ルイス・ザ・首チョンパ役中。あれロックかけられてないや。
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Oh, that's my room. That's my room.
I wish we'd
My-
stayed. My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Happy 90th birthday.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
It is.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night.
あの夜のことを伝えるだけ。 ではイギリスのお話。え If Finch.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
もちろん入りません。暗いです。
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Edie. なるほど。食は閉じても逃げれない。
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
ああ、なるほど。
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
なるほど。一緒に住めないでござる。いやいや、直す方法ある。いや、それにしたかったから、私のことに自信ないないかと。Hate your finches.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
引き潮だったぜからのあ、動かせるパターンですか。
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house around. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called
Middle
it
of
the
the
lowest
ocean.
tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life.
It's my life.
But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Lost my way. And the fog located.
I got turned around.
I got turned around.
For a while, I wondered.
Eh, これ何が楽しいゲームこれ。これ何が楽しいゲーム何か分からへんぞ。全く分からへんぞ。 何が正しいゲームこれ。ん
I started seeing things.
あ、奈良プリフェクチャー。
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
存在することさえ忘れて知った者たち。
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
来た来た来た来た。
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
ありゃ。生って音がドンドン。
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot.
あ、
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
この不思議さと儚さを理解することぐらいしか。
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
イディスも死んでて マジでわからん。セーブ中とか出てる。終わったー。ウェーイ。あ、ストーリーリプレイするオプション。ルイスは薬中で缶詰工場で魚の首を切る。魚の首を切ってコンベヤ流す。魚の首を切ってコンベヤ流すっていうあれやってんけど、最終なんかこう自分のことをなんか見てくれへんみたいな、自分のことがみんな分かってないんだみたいな感じで、こう魚の多分コンベヤーのところのやつで首ちょんってなって、はいやーって感じでしょ。これ絶対本人の若い時のやつやん。よし、ちょっと眠って てからこれは一旦フィンチ終わります。後でちょっと寝て起きたら続き